Hello, Cublets. Welcome back to Bear With me, BearElliott. I have some breaking news. The research department here at Bear With Me has done some extensive research into this topic, and I'm worried that we have come across the discovery of 3 of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I know, you may want to sit down for this special report with Bear With Me, because this is not going to be good, people. We have found 3 of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with the apocalypse. It's talked about in the last chapter of the Bible, Revelations, where it speaks about 4 horsemen that will bring upon the end of the earth. Well, I've identified 3 of them. I don't know if you've been watching the news lately, but we have some horrible developments. Now, I don't want to make light of these, but these 3 individuals are absolute fucktards. And I do believe that they are 3 horsemen of the apocalypse, and I can only assume, based upon my research and the research done here at Bear With Me, that we've identified it. We believe. I can only say we can believe we've identified who these 3 individuals are and who they represent. The first horseman of the apocalypse is Bill Cosby. Yes. Now, there are 4 horsemen, and if you're not aware of the 4 horsemen, Bill Cosby represents the horseman of conquest. This man is an absolute fucktard. He is disgusting. He roofied a bunch of women and then proceeded to have sex with them while they were unconscious. I believe this gives a fine example of the horseman of conquest. And Bill Cosby, when he was peddling those pudding pops, while he was infiltrating the hearts of all Americans with his TV show, he was doing the evilest of evil in the name of the horseman of conquest. So yes, I think that we need to isolate him now, remove him from society, and put him inside of a box where he can be tested and experimented upon to prove my theory that he is one of the horsemen of apocalypse. I bring to you number 2, the second horseman of the apocalypse, Jared, formerly of Subway. No longer of Subway, but Jared, he represents the horseman of famine. Yes, Jared became famous and made millions and millions of dollars off of his fat status to thin man status. More chubby-esque. Wouldn't say he's thin, but he broke into the hearts of our society with his foot-long sub and his talk of losing weight. He represents the horseman of famine. Again, we need to isolate him, remove him from society, place him inside of a very, very small box. Yeah. I'm sure that you've heard the tales of why Jared is one of the horsemen. He's absolutely a disgusting, defiling pedophile. He's disgusting and needs to be removed from society. The third horseman of apocalypse I've identified, we've done a lot of research here at Bear With Me, and that would be Donald Trump. That's right. Donald Trump, presidential candidate, possibly for the Republican Party, who we all know the Republican Party have had ties to Satan and the forces of evil, the Illuminati. We do know this for a fact. The Republican Party is bringing upon the world the apocalypse. They're ushering in their horsemen of war. That's correct. Yep. Donald Trump. He's had multiple popular shows. He's been infiltrating our society, trying to worm his toupeed heart into all of us. Yes, he is the horseman of the apocalypse, known as Four So be careful. When you come to voting, you might want to think about that he is one of the apocalypse horsemen. That leaves our last horseman that I have yet to identify. He is the most elusive. Or she. We don't know yet. It's the horseman of death. Now, the problem with the horseman of death is that he could very well, or she, because it could be either or, could be alive or dead. I mean, death is in their name. Who's to say who they are? But I think we need to keep an eye out for that horseman of death, because as soon as those four horsemen are known and come together into one form, they will bring about the apocalypse. We as a society need to do something about these fucktards. So, get out there, fight, identify the horseman of death, take down the other three horsemen. Do not let the horseman of war into your heart. Do not vote for that man. For if he becomes powerful, that will only bring about the apocalypse even faster. This has been a very special report here from Bear With Me. Please stick with us for any developing news on this subject and other future subjects about the apocalypse. We're going to keep a very open eye about this, people. Let it be known that we were the first to report that the Four Horsemen are making their appearance, that we have already 3 of them in our midst. This has been Bear With Me. Well, actually, it's been BearElliott with Bear With Me. You know what I'm saying. Until next time, couplets. Goodbye.
I could go out in the darkness, see you calling my name. I hear you shouting, hear you calling, but it's not the same. Every word that you are throwing right into my back doesn't matter to me, cause I'm keeping my track. Let me go. Let me go.